Surprising and interesting facts about kangaroos. 1. Mariners who first arrived on the Australian continent were frightened when they encountered an unusual creature, perceiving it as a monster with 2 heads. It took some time for the scientists who were studying this peculiar representative of Australian fauna to solve this mystery by explaining to the world the fact of kangaroos carrying their cubs in a pouch. In the process of studying these peculiar animals, many surprising facts were revealed. 2. Today there are more than 60 species of the kangaroo family, of which those of large and medium size are considered to be true kangaroos. 3. There are several legends about the origin of the name kangaroo. According to one of them, when in 1770 seafarer James Cook landed in Australia, he saw a strange animal and asked a native, "What is that?" The native replied, "Kangaroo, I do not understand." The traveler thought that was the name of the animal. In fact, in one of the Aboriginal languages of Australia, the name of the animal has long been called kangaroo. 4. All kangaroo species are endowed with common features. Their hind legs and feet are much longer and stronger than their forelegs. All species have long, muscular tails that are very thick at the base, allowing them to keep their balance and guide movement while jumping. 5. The kangaroo, the animal depicted on the national emblem of Australia, is the main symbol of the country. It is believed that the choice of the kangaroo as a national symbol occurred because these animals are characterized by movement only forward, which symbolizes progress. 6. There are currently 23 million people living in Australia, and 2.5 times as many kangaroos on the continent. 7. The kangaroo's kick is so powerful that it can kill a grown man. And the sharp claws on their paws help them gut small animals. 8. Kangaroos live in groups of about 10. Although the group consists of both females and males, only the dominant male, most often the oldest and largest, mates with females. 9. Despite their powerful paws, kangaroos do not know how to back up. That is why Australia decided to depict this animal on its coat of arms, demonstrating that the state is always moving forward and developing. 10. Kangaroos are herbivorous animals. They search for food in the evening when the heat subsides and can go long distances to get it. Their diet includes leaves, grass, fruit, and young roots, which they dig out with their front paws. 11. Kangaroos are distinguished by their keen eyesight and hearing. With their ears, which can rotate 360 degrees, they can pick up any sound. The big red kangaroo. 12. A symbol of Australia, the big red kangaroo, Macropus rufus, is the longest in size. Its body length reaches up to 2 meters, and its tail is just over a meter. The male can weigh up to 85 kilograms, and the female up to 35 kilograms. The forest grey kangaroo. 13. The forest grey kangaroo is the heaviest among marsupials. It can weigh up to 100 kilograms. When standing on its hind legs, the animal averages 1.7 meters in height. The mountain kangaroo. The mountain kangaroo, wallaroo, is a large kangaroo that has a more stocky build with broad shoulders and short, stubby hind legs. Unlike other large species, it has no fur on its nose and the soles of its feet are rough, allowing it to move effortlessly through mountainous terrain. Tree kangaroos. 15. Tree kangaroos, the only members of this family that live in trees. They are up to 60 centimeters long, have tenacious claws on their feet, and have thick brown fur that makes them invisible among the foliage of trees. Wallabies. 16. Smaller kangaroos, wallabies, are only 50 centimeters long, and the smallest female may weigh 1 kilogram. Their appearance resembles that of a rat with a long naked tail. 17. All female kangaroos possess a pouch. Its edge is formed by strong muscles that she can squeeze when necessary, for example, to protect her cub from rain, and unclench it so that it can stick out. There is no fur inside the pouch, and it has the thickest fur in front of its entrance. 18. The kangaroo is the only large animal in nature that moves by leaps that can reach up to 8 meters in length and up to 3 meters in height. When jumping, the animals sweat profusely. This maintains a stable body temperature, and when stopped their breathing reaches up to 300 breaths per minute. 19 kangaroos are found in Australia, the Bismarck Archipelago, Tasmania, and New Guinea. Habitat varies depending on the kangaroo species. For the most part, they live on the plain, where brush and dense grass grows. They can also be found on the beach. Mountain kangaroos live in mountainous areas, wallabies live in the savanna. Tree kangaroos climb trees. 20.4 Humans, kangaroos are often hunted for their fur and meat. In Australia, it has been officially legal to eat kangaroo meat since 1980. 21. A female kangaroo can become pregnant and then suspend her pregnancy, temporary cessation of vital functions. If the female has been fertilized but is not yet ready to give birth, for example, she is already carrying one calf, the embryo goes into diapause until she has produced a previous calf. 22. Kangaroos are mainly hunted by humans and dingoes. The animals often defend themselves by leading the pursuer to water and trying to drown it. 23. One of the most surprising facts about kangaroos is that females can determine the sex of their cubs. Scientists don't yet know how they do it, but female kangaroos give birth to females at a younger age, leaving the male embryos for later when they leave the group sooner or later. 24. Tree kangaroos don't sweat, and to cool off, they take shelter in the shade or lick their front paws, and then run them across their fur-covered breasts. 25. As endemics of Australia and Papua New Guinea, several kangaroos have managed to escape from zoos in the United States and France and establish offspring in the wild. An entire colony of wallabies lives on the island of Lambay in Ireland.